Hello everyone and welcome back to another episode of Prehistoric Squared. Today, this is the 15th episode I think. We're here back in the mountain range. I'm gonna do something a little bit different here. So in this episode I want to try and make two enclosure for two animals instead of just the normal one enclosure per episode thing. And this will be for the Ornitholestes and the Dryosaurus. You get it? Dry. Alrighty, so this is the mountain area. I think I'm just gonna make like a way here, since I think I'm gonna make this into a tunnel inside later. So as you can see here, I've done some work and replaced some of the stone into terracotta, and I've also got more stone in place here. So the stone in place here is just for supporting the red sand that we will be putting in here, just like this. Now I think I want to cover this area with red sand so we can see what it will look like later. And since red sand is affected by gravity, look at this, look at this, look at this. Wow, 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 wow. Perfect. Look at that. That's quite nice. Okay, so I used all of my red sand and I only got like about half of this done. We still haven't covered all of this, and we still have to convert quite a lot of the stone into terracotta. Oh man, why didn't I use terracotta at the start? I have an idea on what to do, but let's see the map first. Ooh, that looks incredible. Okay, so this half is gonna be the Dryosaurus, and I'm thinking it would be like a shrubland, you know. And that is why I've got this all elevated stuff, and I think the red sand here is really not good if we just put it like this and call it a day. We have to have some more texture. I'm thinking coarse dirt, maybe more of those. Maybe other kind of dirt, I don't really know what. But I think after we're done with the texturing and that kind of stuff, we'll be able to get more of the red sand from here to this area here. For now, let's make like the enclosure outline first. I need a bird's eye view to split it down the middle. Oh no. Okay. If we enter like from this area, and then let's see. Okay, so I'm thinking like this area should be enough, and this other half would be the Ornitholestes. And as you can see here, I've decided to give it a more natural like curve rather than the block. Rather than the geometric shape that we give the Ceratosaurus and also the Diplodocus. And that's because since we're in a new area here, kinda new with the red sand and stuff, I'm thinking we will have like another vibe here. And since this is a Dryosaurus, it's quite small, like maybe 2 blocks at most, kinda like the Ceratosaurus. I think we can utilize some fences here instead of the blocks. Instead of the blocks, we can utilize some fences. And now I will try to plan for the Ornitholestes before committing to this Dryosaurus, because it would be a pain if we build this and then have to change it later, because this one doesn't have enough area and other kind of stuff. Okay, so I think this would be a good outline here, good area for both. As you can see, we first entered it narrow, but then it widened and keeping it kind of constant in the middle there. For the background there, I want to have some kind of natural barrier so they cannot escape, something kind of like a cliff, like the one we have at the Diplodocus area. For this area, I think we want to have less desert and more like savanna kind of stuff. And because we're not in a savanna, I will show you a trick that my friend used. With the path, it has like the yellow stuff, and with that, we can kind of see like as a savanna, something kind of dry. And I think we're gonna mix that with the coarse dirt and other stuff, and we'll see how it will look later. So for the red sand, we need some sand and we need some blood. So I've got some sand here. I collected a little bit from the desert that we have, and for the blood itself, here I have a tiny mob farm feeding into the smeltery, and we have carrot. Let's take that. The occasional zombie drop. Sometimes we may even have some iron there, but anyway, so we just put that. We have the blood there. We turn this on, and we get some of these red sand. So I added some stream here. You can see it going from there to there. I'm thinking, just like in this area, you want to have more grass, more dirt, more coarse dirt, that kind of stuff. While the red sand is doing that, I'm gonna finish the mountain, get more details in. Okay, near the area here, the water source, we should have like some dirt. No, not dirt. Some coarse dirt here and there. I'm thinking also some of the normal dirt to complement, but not just normal grass block, but with the path kind of thing. I want to have something kind of like this. If we have like a tree, a little patch, so we can have some ferns. I don't really know. Let's see. If we have red sandstone, would it look good? I think with this we can have like that. Oh yeah, I quite like that. I quite like that. And oh, nice. With the sandstone, we can also get more texture here and there. Here, I've added some more texture with the orange terracotta, red sandstone slab, coarse dirt, path, and just that kind of stuff. Okay, so I was kinda tired of building the mountain, so I'm just looking at the dinosaurs, because for me myself, after I build the dinosaur, I get to enjoy them. I'm here like a lot, just seeing them roam around, seeing them from outside, seeing them from inside. But for you guys, I don't think you really have time to do that, and right now, I'm keeping up the maintenance, giving the Ceratosaurus their food, because we do have quite a lot of Ceratosaurus here. As you guys can see here, these guys are pretty impoverished. They're pretty hungry, it looks like. So here, get some food, little man. Hello, you all need some more food. Okay, hand feeding dinosaurs. What about you? Come here. You alright? You alright? There you are. Hello, come here. I guess so. Since I'm kind of bored with building the mountain right there, because it's quite a lot of work, honestly. I'm just gonna look at the dinosaur for a while. Ceratosaurus. I quite like this dinosaur. For this dinosaur, the sexual dimorphism is quite clear. As you can see here, the male's got the green head, the female's got the brown head right there. Fun fact, the name of these guys, Ceratosaurus, means something like a horn-faced lizard, I think. Because I know Saurus is like lizard, because Dinosaurus is terrible lizard, Cera is horn, that's why we've got Triceratops, Rhinoceros, that kind of thing. Looks like they still can get to the trees. I have to change that later. I mean, just like replace the trees. The products here, I don't really know what their name is, but they got a cool whip-like tail. Their color palette is quite cool too, although it's not as easy to. Although it's not that distinct, the sexual dimorphism, you can see the male there has some spots and some pattern near from the head down to the base of the neck, but the female here is quite smooth. He's spinning. Oh no, he's not spinning. He's playing with something there. You can see he's trying to whip the what's this thing called again? He's playing with the tethered log, but it just looks like spin. Okay, let's get back to work, shall we? So for the Dryosaurus here, as you can see, I've done quite a lot, so I'm just gonna continue with the Dryosaurus. I've already got an idea. So I'm thinking the river that is going across the Jurassic area here, I want it to start here. Let me get. Okay, so let me take. Oh no. Let me take some dirt here. So I want to make the water start right there, and then we'll just have like a little pond here. I'm thinking that there's like a little offshoot from here, going across from here, and have like a little waterfall down here. I think that would be quite nice. Okay, so let's see if we can do something like that here. And then the main source of water will go along here, across this, and then we'll join up by the river there. For the enclosure itself here, I've added some of the terracotta there, but I still have the stone there, because I'm thinking, since the water is, we have a little bit of water build up there, I want to have it transition from the red sand into the savanna biome, so that's why it's like that there. After the waterfall here, I want to have like a little water build up, a little pond, little reservoir, whatever you want to call that. I'm thinking a little bit like this. I'll plug this one up, fill this one up, just moving the water over, I guess. So for the Dryosaurus one, I already made the enclosure climb proof, so they cannot escape, even though there's like no visible wall there. Not visible wall, noticeable wall, I guess, yeah. So I want to do it with this area too. This will be cut off, they will not be able to get up here, hopefully. Although Ornitholestes is looking similar to the raptors, which can climb, I don't think they can climb. Hopefully I'm right on that, because if not, we'll have quite a big problem of escaping there. I've given the mountain here a little stripe there, I need more black dye for that one, so I'm gonna do that later. I need more. This one, I've added the path. I'm guessing it's because of my shaders that we have this kind of shadow right here, because as you guys can see here, the path is like 1 pixel short, and I guess the shader is like a little shadow here. Okay, I think at this point we're nearing the finish line for building this thing. This enclosure, both of these need some vegetation. For this one, we're gonna use some trees, not custom trees, just normal acacia. But for this one, we'll have to make our own trees. Hopefully the Dryosaurus cannot reach them. But here we're gonna need some acacias. So I'm thinking like this one here, I want to have the acacia overlooking this area, so it's kinda like a backdrop, I guess. An acacia tree here, another one maybe right there. For the Ornitholestes, I'm gonna need to wait for the acacia to grow, since I'm gonna plant around the acacia. For the fences, I've already got an idea, so don't worry about that. The Dryosaurus, this one is a bit more tricky, since they're a herbivore, which means they can eat the stuff that I put inside their enclosure. Oh man, I really hate that they can just eat. I really hate that I can just eat the decoration. Since the trees have grown, I'm gonna add the other texture around it. So my thinking is, with the trees in place, they'll have more nutrients, get more kinda, the course that kinda looks like the rooted dirt. If you play the newer Minecraft version, you will know what I mean. And also, since the trees hold more moisture, they'll have part soil here and there too. And with the path here, it's giving them a more popped up look because they're 1 pixel shorter than the normal blocks, so that's also a kind of nice touch. But really, the Dryosaurus one, I really don't want to build the custom trees while I don't know if they can reach them or not. I've learned my lesson from the Diplodocus. They can easily climb, and not really climb. They can easily stand up on their legs, on their hind limbs, get onto the trees, and I just can't deal with that with the Dryosaurus. You know, I don't want to give all of the effort for nothing. So I'm just gonna focus on the Ornitholestes, and it's coming quite nicely, I think. The Ornitholestes one here. Okay, oh boy. So I've got most of the fences here in place with the Dryosaurus. We've got the kind of similar to the wall, just like the fake wall that you've probably seen in the zoos, I guess. So with the Ornitholestes here, we've got this top here. There's some pillar here and there. I'm thinking maybe some fences, so we will have like great visibility for them. And we have this viewing area right here. So for the Dryosaurus, unlike the Diplodocus, the Dryosaurus cannot really reach that far. They're a short boy. So as long as the leaves are like 1 block up, we should be fine. So that's why I'm putting the trees right there. After this, we should be good for the animals to live inside. Yeah, after I'm finished with the fence, of course. But I'm really excited because while testing the Dryosaurus, I found something quite nice. So I'll tell you guys when we've got the Dryosaurus inside. Okay, I just realized I was muted this whole time, so I'm gonna record this again. Ornitholestes is hatching, dance, and I'm also putting them on like the same block, and I've done also the fence here. I was okay. Whoa. 1, 2, 3. Hello. I also don't have my bio stuff, bio book, DINO encyclopedia stuff. This is the design I went through it with the Ornitholestes. Quite nice, I think. And now let's do the Dryosaurus kick to the middle. Little eggs. Okay, so I need some stuff here. I think dead bush would be nice, since I don't think they will eat the dead bush. The prehistoric plants should be nice also, because they can't eat those, I think. Alright. Oh, dancing. Woo, baby. Okay, so it looks like they want to eat that. So, okay, you guys can eat some of this sunflower. Maybe. Okay. No. Okay, I'm gonna give you guys some food. Okay. Wait a minute. Looks like we've got a lot of feeders, so this is good. Okay. First, let's do this one. I think I'm gonna put this right there. Okay, not that. Okay, 45 steak. With the Ornitholestes here, we've got 1 male, another male, 2 males, a female, and okay, so we've got 2 pairs. Okay, so we're gonna need a little place for them to play, so I'm gonna put something maybe right here. Okay, so for the feeder, I'm gonna put it right here, facing this way, so we can see the condition. Okay, I'm gonna put some dead bush while they're there. Okay, so what have we got here? A male, another male, and a female. Alright, so I guess if I need to grow you guys, I'm gonna give you some of that. Give you some of that. They're gonna need some food very soon. Okay, no, 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 don't take that, don't take that. Tamed, 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 tamed. Okay, so these guys have the texture that is not the default texture. Normally, a Dryosaurus should look like this, the male and the female, but these guys does not look like that. So the fossil and archaeology is quite a realistic mod. Oh wait a minute, looks like they can eat the dead bush, and dead bush are very hard to come by. So I'm gonna take the dead bush away from them. No dead bush for you. So the fossil and archaeology mod is quite the realistic one. So they have feathers on some of the dinosaurs, and you can choose whether you want the dinosaurs to have feather or not. The Dryosaurus here, usually the default one is featherless, but this I turn on the feather, and this is what I've got. I quite like it actually, even though the color is not too different. Like they're still kind of brown for both male and female. Since the Dryosaurus didn't actually eat the dead bush, I put the mag, and I also gave the Ortholestes there some growth serum. I think I want to have more Dryosaurus. I think 5 is the maximum, I think. So let's hatch this one. Hello. Hopefully this one is a female, because I do like having more variation, because we have 1 male, 2 male, and a female. I want to have another female here. Ooh, the egg is dancing, 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 dancing. Let's see. Male, female. It's another male. Alright then. I'm gonna get out of here. So now this is our Jurassic area. Currently we have 4 dinosaurs, and we'll expand more in the next episode. Okay, I'm gonna give you an update on the Diplodocus. As you guys can see here, some they can get to the trees, and I may need to replace some of them later on. And also, since the mod is a little bit janky, some of the dinosaurs got out. But since the Diplodocus in particular is quite overpopulated, I think I'm gonna kill the one that escaped. Anyway, I think that's the end of this episode. It's been quite a while since I uploaded another episode of this, because this episode took quite a while to make because of the mountain range. It was quite a lot of work and a lot of mundane work. But anyway, if you like the video, just click that like button, and if you want to see more, be sure to subscribe, because that's probably the best way you're gonna get my content. And I'll see you guys next time. Next week, maybe 2 weeks, I'm not really sure, but until next time, bye bye.